Laura, bring the board.
So, yeah, last week you guys did see that we needed a board for our itinerary planning. So we have made a nice big whiteboard of New Zealand, and we are going to use that to help you guys plan your itinerary around New Zealand.
Yes, so from now on, we actually made that. I actually drew the New Zealand map myself. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we have this whole thing right now, this whole setup. So every single time you guys are going to come up with itinerary questions, we are going to be able to put all the dots on the map and tell you everything about it, which is going to be quite cool. So let's get started. Let's get started with Anuj, the itinerary. He's going to be in New Zealand for, let me just have a look, 7 days. Oh my God, man, what are you doing? That's a lot of messages. So I'm going to go through everything and we'll see how that's going to work. All right. So Anuj has an itinerary for us and he wants to help him plan the best trip in New Zealand. So let's have a look at how we can help him do that. All right, so he says, first day, he wants to go from Christchurch to Queenstown. And then after, he wants to go from, no, he stays in Queenstown. Then he wants to go to Lake Wanaka.
Okay.
Then he wants to go to Mount Cook.
Oh.
We're going to have to change a lot of things, my friend. Then he wants to go to Geraldine and then to Christchurch. That was his option 1.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Option 1 is shit. So we're actually going to be... I'm sorry. We're going to go straight for option 2. There is no way that's working. The roads don't exist that way because there is a big mountain in middle. So I'll be honest with you. We're just going to go for option 2 already. All right, option 2, Christchurch, Twizel, Mount Cook, Wanaka, then Queenstown, then he wants to go to Milford Sound and won't be back in Queenstown. And option 3, no. Okay, so South Island Itinerary, 7 days. We go for the South Island first, we do the North Island one afterwards. All right, cool. Show us the map. Ta-da.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so 7 days on the South Island. So he wants to start in Christchurch right here, which is a really good idea. Usually that's a big entry port in New Zealand and there's quite a few things to do there. So it's quite nice. Let me have a look at what he wants to do there. And he wants to go to Geraldine or Twizel straight away, which is around here. So can we make a little line? Yeah, boom. All right, so we're going to Geraldine right here. He wants to do some horse trekking there, which obviously is really good to do in Geraldine. There's also an amazing whitewater rafting called Rankitata Raft, so you may want to consider this one. So yeah, it's a really cool thing to do, really awesome. Then he wants to head to Mount Cook, so that's good. This is how the road works. It literally passes through all the main road. That's going to make you pass through all those points. So you literally have to do, there is an hour that says Mount Cook, and then you drive, it's about 45 minutes.
Something like that, yeah.
So then you go to Mount Cook. There is some amazing flight to do there. There is some awesome, like this glacier walk. The glacier walk, there is even walk. It's a night sky reserve, meaning that the night skies there are absolutely amazing. Definitely worth actually staying awake a little bit late and look at the sky. There is really very little buildings there. So the skies are going to be looking really amazing because there is not much light pollution. However, Mount Cook has one problem. Very limited accommodation. So you're going to need to book it really early. Make sure that you get your spot. So you're going to need to stick to your dates for Mount Cook, right? The main issue in Mount Cook is that there is so little accommodation there and they're very often fully booked. So make sure to remember that one. All right, then we keep going and he wants to drive. Now I may just suggest a change right here because I think you want to drive from Mount Cook straight to Wanaka, which I would suggest you more go to Queenstown first. And then you do a day trip to Wanaka, so you base yourself one spot, so you have less, faffing about.
Yeah, that could make it a little bit easier. Yeah.
So in my personal opinion, I will. In my personal opinion, I will go to Queenstown rather than going to Wanaka. and you base yourself in Queenstown. So like that, you know, when you travel around for quite a long time and all of that, you probably will be you're probably going to want to you know, 1 or 2 times not having to pack your bag every single evening. So maybe get yourself those 3 nights in Queenstown, you base yourself there, and then you do the 1 trip to Wanaka and then come back, because the drive Queenstown Wanaka is just probably like
it's about an hour away,
an hour, worse than an hour and a half. So,
and it's a really nice scenic drive as well. So it'll be one that you'll be happy to do both ways, and you can do some different stuff on the way there compared to on the way back. So.
And I would suggest you do it really early morning if you're a morning bird. But it does, you know, with the morning light, it does look absolutely amazing. So if you catch this morning light, you know, as soon as the sun starts peeking out, you head out and you go there. Then when you're based in Queenstown, you do the 1 trip to Milford Sound. I will, as I say about Milford Sound all the time, I would do a bus trip to go down there just so you actually can enjoy the scenery. It's a very long drive. They pick you up from your hotel in Queenstown, they bring you back up to your hotel or your hostel or whatever accommodation you have. So it's so much easier that way, and that's basically how I will do it. So that's basically it. Now a little extra note on that for the 7-day itinerary on the South Island. That will mean that you arrive in Christchurch and you leave from Queenstown. You are about to visit the North Island, so you can definitely fly from Queenstown to Auckland. That's a very good plan, and I think that would save you a lot of the drive. And you mentioned that you wanted to stay in Twizel rather than staying in Mount Cook, and that makes sense. There is a few more accommodation in Twizel. The drive is a little bit, it's a little bit of extra time.
Still book your accommodation for Twizel, because it's still quite limited there anyway.
So you still have to book your accommodation, but yes, you know, having the option to look between Mount Cook and Twizel actually does give you, well, basically twice the option, which is quite good. So that's basically an amazing way to spend 7 days on the South Island. And the reason why I think it's amazing, and yes, there's a lot of places that you're not seeing, but you will really enjoy your trip. You will see only a few places, but you're really gonna have fun, and you're not gonna try to stretch yourself too thin. And that's something that Laura and I always try to do. You know, like some people and a lot of itineraries are doing all around there, I feel like it might be a little bit too much. So you may want to go for something simple. So that's our take on 7 days itinerary on the South Island. Obviously, we're going to link to a lot of articles below, because we do have a lot of itinerary suggestions on the website. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, put them here. And in the meantime, we're going to move on to the North Island. Do you want to wipe the board?